Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months.
Hello and welcome back to the vlog. So I am dreadfully late. I am so sorry, but I'm going to a Bvlgari event at Ala Moana Mall in Honolulu, and yeah, so I'm rushing to get ready. I just got done with work, but of course I am taking my Bvlgari serpentine tote. This is actually the first time I'm taking her out because like she's pretty special, so I need somewhere to go, which I often don't here. But anyway, just put the only gold earrings I have. I know you're tired of seeing them, but too bad. And then the Abercrombie tweed top, which is way too hot to be wearing, but fashion is pain. And then, sorry, all those, that's from my unboxing videos, okay? Anyway, and then my CL Mules Christian Louboutin. So yeah, let's go. So sorry to induce any anxiety upon you on my rushed intro, but I guess it was my way of excusing not giving you a full body outfit explanation. But bottom line is I am obviously wearing one of my Bvlgari purses because I don't have any Bvlgari jewelry, I just have handbags. But my sales associate Eugen invited me to this event, which I'm super thankful that she still invites me to events because I have not been able to go to the past two. And so yeah, I was like, oh my god, please keep thinking of me, you're so sweet. I can't go to these. So going to this one, I think the invite said something about a champagne tasting, and then also I believe it said something about seeing a colorful new collection. So I'm assuming that that's by means of colorful gemstones. I'm not sure, but yeah, I guess we'll see. I'm not sure if this is busy or not. It's always been my hunch that in Honolulu they don't have a lot of people that buy luxury items that act, well, okay, like this is a huge assumption, but like it just seems like most people that go to these stores don't live here. And I say that because when my sales associates, they're like, oh, where are you from? Which is a common question here, being here on an island. But then I'm like, oh no, I live here. They seem so shocked, and they're like, oh god, what's your name? What's your birthday? Like, let me get you in the system. So, I don't know that we have as many events as like stores in other places. But again, I'm just, kind of guessing there. But yeah, I'm curious to see like what other people get invited to these. So this is the storefront of the Bvlgari in the Ala Moana shopping center, which is an absolutely gorgeous outdoor mall. For this event, they had a caviar bar with 3 different caviars to try. I'm so sorry that I didn't get a video of this. They also had different types of champagne for us to try, as well as someone who was drawing pictures, which was my absolute favorite part of the day. This event was centered around a traveling section of jewelry where there were some one-of-a-kinds. They were brightly colored, like they said. These are some of the pieces. They were so freaking expensive. I think the first watch I showed you was around $50,000. The next one was $70,000. I don't even remember how much the flowery watch is. At this point, my SA Eugen was like decking me out with this beautiful snake bracelet and getting me ready to get my picture drawn. So she put jewelry on me that was going to be shown in the picture. There are the Diva's Dream earrings. These are the diamond ones. They also have mother of pearl. And then she always makes me try on a watch or two. Then while she was making me try on, I saw these new bags. These are the new Roma top handles. And finally, my drawing was ready. Look at the jewelry. Okay guys, if you can't tell, it's a new day. And let's talk about it. So I wasn't going to film today, but then I got some things in the mail that I want to show you, and I don't really want to wait, but I want to unbox it with you. So I have a hair mask in, and this is my face. And as I said in my previous video, I'm not going to apologize for, looking rough, or I don't, like most people do. I don't think that's something to apologize for, but I did want to talk about this for just a second. So this came up in just pretty much a day. I had it a little bit yesterday, but today is way worse. I'll move my light. I'll actually bring it into the screen so you can see. But yeah, this happened all in a day, and it almost looks like an allergic reaction. It is acne, but I can tell you I really generally don't have bad skin. Like, occasionally I'll have some hormonal spots, but if you're familiar with hormonal acne, that usually happens on your chin, jawline, and maybe your forehead, but they're like really big cystic, like underneath spots, and usually it's not this many. But this is not what that is. This, to my knowledge, and I am no dermatologist, okay? If I was, probably wouldn't have all this going on. I believe, because I've had it before, that this is probably most likely anxiety and stress induced. And I just wanted to show you guys, I'm not upset about the acne, because I know that that will come and go. But what I am a little disappointed in is that I'm starting to realize that, you know, things like this are kind of like the check lights, you know, on your car, you know, above the steering wheel, where, you know, it'll light up and it'll be like, you need an oil change, or your tire is low. That's what I feel like my body is telling me. And yeah, some things need to change, and, you know, how I think of some things need to change. And I think 90% of it has to do with my job. But yeah, I just want this to be your reminder to, you know, if you have a check light on, assess, see what it is, see what needs to change. But again, I am not a dermatologist, but I don't feel that it is probably good to put a lot of makeup on top of this, because I would like it to go away pretty soon. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna touch up my under eye, put on some mascara, and color in my eyebrows. Not that I, you know, whatever, just for fun, just so I can show up on camera, and call it a day for you guys. And then I'm gonna continue with my unboxings and fun things that I was going to do anyway. So I actually have a birthday unboxing with things that I got from a friend that go in the luxury category, so I wanted to show you guys. And then that will segue into a piercing tour, which you'll see why in a second. And then that piercing tour is going to turn into what I bought on Amazon to go with it. And then we're going to try it out, which is actually like the whole reason why I want to do this video, and I'm super excited. I actually wanted to be part of this vlog to go get more piercings, but with this going on, I feel like I don't need to add stress to my body, so that will be another day. But I did also want to take you on Koko Head, because I feel like I need to let some stress out and get a hike in, get some outside time and some exercise. So since I'm trying to show you a little bit more of Hawaii through these vlogs, you can come along. So I do have an unboxing. Yeah, I'm gonna open it. It just came in the box in the mail. This is a little hint of Maria Tash. If you don't know what that is, it is fine jewelry luxury piercings. Here's the packaging if you're ever curious on if you order her online. But they do have stores in major cities. Like, I've been to the one in Miami and Dallas. They also have them in like Dubai, London, New York, LA, but there's not one in Hawaii. But if you go to one of those stores, you can actually get pierced by them, and even curated. But while we are on this topic, actually all of my jewelry that is not my just regular schmegular lobe piercing is Maria Tash. I got put on to Maria Tash by Maria Dragonova, one of my favorite luxury YouTubers. Yes, so I have two piercings on the top of my ear. The lower one is bigger, so it's like bigger to smaller. And then same on this side, but I actually, it's been so long ago, I lost a piercing or something, I don't know. But anyways, it was like I had one missing, and so when I replaced it, I was like, let me make it a little different, because I like the asymmetrical. So I got a little star. It's really hard to tell because it's super, super dainty. And then I have this chandelier piercing here. And then I have this huge piece here. And that is all. I've had other piercings throughout the years, but I've just like decided against them. I'll give you a full tour of my Maria Tash in a second. Dun 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 dun! Happy birthday! Okay, so if you aren't familiar with Maria Tash, I feel like this is one of her most iconic ones. I don't know. When I think of Maria Tash, I think of the lightning bolt, even though it's like totally not a theme of hers, but I've just really been eyeing this for a long time. You know me by now, I love rose gold. So actually all of my pieces are rose gold, even though you can't really see, but rose gold. All of this is rose gold. This is my only Maria Tash piece that's not rose gold, because I went to Miami where they actually had a store that I could get pierced at, and they didn't have, I can't remember if I lived there at the time actually, no, but I went and I knew I wanted this one. Like, I had done the research and I wanted this piercing and this exact earring, but I wanted it in rose gold, of course, but they didn't have it. But I wasn't going to be in Miami very long that time. I was just visiting, so I settled. They only had gold. I don't know, I kind of like it, but you know, maybe eventually I would get the actual rose gold one. And then these earrings are not Maria Tash, they're just the Pandora ones that I unboxed in my September favorites. Where do I want to put this one, you didn't ask? I think I want to get a double lobe piercing and put it here. Ka-chow. I just think that'd be so cute. Yeah, and then I would have a double lobe piercing, which, okay, here's my vision. One day I want to be able to put that one single golden Saint Laurent long threader that I have, because I lost the other one. I want to put it in my second lobe piercing, okay, with like gold jewelry in my lobe. I think it would look good. I don't know. And the piercing appointment that I had set for today, but I have moved it since, that was going to be one of them. So I will say the only annoying thing about ordering Maria Tash when you have to, because you can't go somewhere where you can get it pierced, is that piercers will not pierce with jewelry that you just bring to them for liability reasons, because if it's not properly cleaned, or you know, because usually it's like sanitized and they're opening it up right before they pierce you, right? And they can't do that with these. Like, yeah, I guess they could clean it, but it's just too risky for them. And so trust me, I've asked multiple ones in different places, none of them are willing to take the risk. So what you have to do is, if you can't be pierced by Maria Tash, is you just have to do the piercing, and then when it heals, you put your Maria Tash in there. While we are on a little piercing tour, I also set the appointment to get this little bad boy. It's a little rose gold ring. I don't know where it can go, okay? Because I wanted it, this is where I originally had it, but I don't know how to explain it to you without being able to see it. But like, I was like, oh yeah, and so, but when he did it, it was like barely hanging on the edge, and like then the earring was like, I'm not even kidding, like just dangling there vertically, but I wanted it like hugging. Does that make sense? I don't know. So the vision just wasn't carried out, is all I can say. And so I'm gonna ask them where the heck they can put this. I think maybe if I put it a little higher, it would solve that issue. I'm not sure. I'm gonna consult them, to be honest. But yeah, I want this to be used because Maria Tash is freaking expensive and it's just sitting here. I actually do have some more pieces from Maria Tash that I do want to show you just while I'm showing you a tour. However, they're disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. And I haven't even been wearing them because they really needed a good cleaning, and it was like beyond a soak in cleaning stuff and then just wash it off. Like, it's really grimy because the designs on them are so intricate that nasty is like got in the stuff. Yeah, anyway, you don't need to know that. I got on Amazon, and I got one of these is a jewelry cleaner and one of these is cleaning solution, and I will put both of these on my Amazon front and link them down below. This is what I opened my packages with. Yes, it is like a eyebrow. Okay, so this is just the solution. Okay, this is what I got. It just, you know, plain and simple, ultrasonic cleaner. Let's set it up. Okay, I'm about to turn the camera, but basically the ultrasonic cleaner said typical time to clean is 5 minutes, deep clean is 10 minutes. However, the concentrate, and make sure that you're seeing if it says concentrate, okay, because concentrate means you need to dilute it with water. But this says no longer than 3 minutes, so also important to read your instructions, especially when you're dealing with jewelry, leather goods, other luxury things, okay? I will show you my jewelry after I clean it because I don't think you want to see it before. So this is now filled with the 4 caps of detergent and water. Okay, wait, don't hate me. Okay, I'm actually going to show you what they look like in the cleaner because it's kind of cool, but don't be inspecting it, okay? Or you're gonna be mad that you're seeing crusty stuff, but I warned you. Okay, so I'm about to turn it on. There's my piercings.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once.
Okay, moment of truth. I'm getting my nails done tomorrow, okay? I just wanted them to hold out for our Japan trip. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes. How am I supposed to get those out of there? I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, so they are all out, and I have just put them all in a Maria Tash box. But I'll give you a little tour. So the one in the back is the rose gold one that I already showed you. These beauties, gosh, my nails, I mean, again, not apologizing for them, but they are different. All right, so very shiny out of the jewelry cleaner, if this will focus. All right, now I'm not explicitly going to say what these are. You can either look it up or infer, but I got these beauties about a year ago. I will say, out of all of the ones for this piercing that Maria Tash has, this one is the blingiest, catchiest, most different. However, I'm not sure that I would recommend it. I think that that's what drew me to it, but ultimately the shape just isn't conducive for the function. All right, if we need to have more discussions on what I mean by that, we can. Wow, this thumb is hot. Okay. Whew. Continuing on, next is the rose gold navel piercing. As you can see, it has little intricate bits, which is what was quick to get dirty. However, I absolutely love this piece. I think a belly button or navel piercing is an extremely great thing to get a luxury, nice quality brand for, because that place is just so important, and it also, you know, is just prone to a lot of injuries, a lot of danger, a lot of bacteria. So I think it is good to get a nice quality piece. You don't want a bad quality navel ring to just ruin that area of you. So here is the stack, and this is not counting the 5 pieces in my ear currently. I know that the ring light is kind of washing out the rose gold. Can't wait to put these back in. I will take you with me when I do get the piercings. But overall, the jewelry cleaner was a great purchase, and like I said, I'll link it below. The other thing I wanted to unbox with you is, just real quick, is Athletic Propulsion Labs, or APLs. I don't know if you've heard of these before, but they're I don't know if they could be technically classified as luxury or designer, but they are athletic shoes, and they are freaking expensive. And so I count them as luxury because they're not cheap. But I was given these by one of my clients, and they match perfectly with my new Louis Vuitton Barbie bag. How cute is this? It's the cutest color. This is my 4th pair of APLs. I'm super excited because I normally don't go for the crazy colors. I go for the neutrals. So I'm happy that I was gifted this, because I'm not normally adventurous enough to make it on my own. But the reason why I love these shoes is that there are no laces, and I'm lazy. So you just slip them on, and that is that. But I would recommend this for any sort of like group fitness training, walking, weightlifting, maybe, because they're pretty flat. The one thing as a fitness instructor that I'm gonna tell you to not do is run in these, or at least in this model. I do think that APL has running shoes. Do not run in this style, okay? They're too thin on the sole, and you will get shin splints. Okay, change of plans. I was going to do Koko Head and show you, which I still am, don't worry. Okay, so change of plans. I was gonna go do Koko Head right now, which I still want to show that to you. I'm hoping to go tomorrow morning, but right now I am actually gonna go get my nails done, because I was just thinking about it, and I don't want to film anymore with the thickest nails. Not that it's bad to have chipped nails by any means, but it just doesn't look good for videos, and you guys are my priority there. So I'm gonna get that fixed before I film anything else and make you, you know, wonder if I am truly a luxury and designer YouTuber. Then we can resume the vlog and other videos. So that is actually where I'm going, because I will probably be their last appointment, because I called them, you know, 2.5 hours before they close. Okay, you guys, this is partially for you. Here you go. And let me say, and write this down to hold me accountable, I'm not gonna ever do red again. Red was not my color for nails. I am beige, all the way beige, that's it. Maybe a light pink that looks nude, but never again red. Like, please, hold me to that, because that was so bad. I couldn't wait for it to be over. Here's the water. We are on our way to Koko Head. There's Koko Head, so that is actually what we are going to go climb. Okay, as promised, but a little later. Well, first of all, nail check. Okay, I'm back to boring beige, but glad that that's done. Face check from yesterday. So that's progress in one day. I know it looks really gross, but I'm happy with the progress. I got a lot of things off my to-do list yesterday, so I think that helped. I didn't really do anything as far as skincare to make it better. It was really just time and de-stressing. But we're gonna do Koko Head because I do want to show you more pieces of Hawaii. So this one is very short. It's about 40 minutes up and down, a little over a mile, I think, and it's on railroad tracks. So it is a hike and it's super steep. However, it's not like you're in the middle of the woods and you're just surrounded by trees and things like that. You'll see.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life goes fast.
Starting views here just before sunset. Hopefully it won't get dark on me.
Hope you know what you want.
This is the point in the hike where you can either step over where they have warning signs, because there's literally no bottom underneath. It's just you're up there. Or you can go the weenie way that I always do. That is on the ground. And so I always take this little side route, and then it takes you back to the tracks. You behind me. How far we've come. Just a little bit to go, but it's the hardest part. I didn't beat the sun, I already went down, but I don't want to make you guys wait a week. So once you make it up, then you have to go through this little way, and then you can see the other side.
Life moves fast when you do what you want.
I absolutely cannot believe that those guys brought equipment. It sounded like they had at least an amp and a guitar, which I'm thankful they did. It was a cool vibe, but wow, can't imagine bringing that up here. So here's the view on the other side. You're seeing a Cocoa Ridge Trail, and then the beautiful ocean. You can see the waves. Sometimes, depending on the time of year, you might see some whales. And then over here, I found a cargo ship and zoomed in because I couldn't believe how small it looks when really it has, people's furniture and cars on it. And then did you know that there are cacti on Hawaii? Here's a great example. It always looks so out of place, but so cute. And then here is the side I came from. You can see the Kaka'ako skyscrapers way off in the distance. I just caught the sun as it went down, sadly, but the sky is still beautiful. Make it down real fast before it gets really dark, but thanks for coming with me.